Hello friends, it is Running Kimono. I hope you're all doing great. Today's video we're going to talk about Christmas clearance at many stores, the patterns of last year and how you can have the most amount of success. I will share what I've been doing the last many years and stuff you should be looking out for too if you might be a reseller, and just some patterns of the different sales. So this is going to be kind of a fast video. The first store we're going to talk about is Hobby Lobby. Right now it's at 66% off selected Christmas merchandise. Typically what happens is, because they're the first one out of the gate to knock things at 66% off, usually by the 26th, which is this Saturday, they'll probably hit 75 or 80. A couple years I actually saw it hit 90 that quickly, and within that day everything is just like gone. So if you love Hobby Lobby, definitely keep a watchful eye out this Saturday of what's on social media and what people are talking about. Will it be 66 or more? Will it hit 75 or 90? That's the question. Now, selected merchandise at both Lowe's and Home Depot has hit 75% off. On the 26th, will it hit even more savings, or will they wait till the week after? We don't really know. But right now, select merchandise really cheap at both these hardware stores. So if you are going to be close to one, you might even want to check it out, because I think I saw a bunch of stuff at 75% off. And then Walmart, typically on the 26th, which is the day after Christmas, 50% off. A lot of soap kits, like, bathing kits with shavers and razors and all that good stuff. That stuff gets cleared really quickly, along with plastic totes and food. And usually on the 31st, they hit 70% off. So that's a date that you're really going to want to head out there. And I've even seen it hit that also on the 1st of January. Okay, guys, so let's talk about Walgreens. So typically the day after Christmas, so Saturday the 26th, it's going to hit 50% off of most of their Christmas merchandise. Now, last year they did something goofy with a different weird kind of promotion we'll talk about in a second. But on January 11th, it hit 80%, and that was the lowest it went. It did not hit 90 last year for whatever goofy reason. They just packaged everything up and sent it off to some warehouse where they bid on auctions for, clearance of merchandise for the seasons for that store. There's a lot of stuff at this one store I visit a lot. Last year what they did was they had this weird promotion that ran till the 7th, which was buy four, get the fifth item for free, and the merchandise was 50% off. It still wasn't the best savings. When it hit 80, a lot of stuff just started flying. Stuff like boxes, bows, and gift wrap, that stuff never move very quickly. So even if you show up when it's 80% off, you'll probably find a good amount of gift wrap, paper, bows, bags, that sort of stuff. It's like the last thing to be moved. Now let's talk about Rite Aid. I was talking to Ravi yesterday, and he doesn't suspect on the 26th things will hit 50% off. He's thinking on the 27th, which is the Sunday, we might see either a 50 or a 70%. I've even seen them go to 90 that quickly because they want everything out of the store. Lots of these gift sets will just remain the same price point. If you look at the tags, it says it's the same till the 26th, and a lot of the stuff is already 50% off. So lots of the home decor, that sort of stuff. And even at that price point, because it is a little bit more expensive at pharmacies, this stuff is not moving. And it's really cute too, but like, I guess people just are like, $4.99 for that, I'm not rich, forget it, get your purse, mother, let's get out of here. It's just too much. So but yeah, I just saw an abundance of it. For whatever reason, people are not buying this stuff at pharmacies. Other stores, yes, but not at the pharmacy. So there was a ton of it. And then usually at the front, they'll have a display of like different Christmas decor, and it snakes into like, Christmas gag gifts, and then these kits of like the Nautica shave cream, that sort of a stuff. But even, it's really not the greatest. So we'll just have to wait and see, what pops up. Lots of these kits too, even like the hand wash and lotion, those are cute, and it's $9.99. I always like it when it's 90% off. Like, imagine paying $1 for that. That's just a fantastic deal, and it's a very exciting shopping time to get a lot of stuff on the cheap, especially if you like these gift packs. This is super cute. I bought one of these last year when it was 90% off, and it's like, you can customize your own message on this light board, and I think I got it for like $1.25 or something really inexpensive. So if you have a lot of bonus cash on your store card, that is the time to use it, for these sort of like sales, especially if you love everything Christmas. You can get a lot of stuff really on the cheap. And I often look at this stuff and I'm like, gosh, I can't wait till the day it all goes on sale so we can get it for next to nothing. And like I said earlier, guys, gift wrap, tape, bows, bags, gift boxes to put stuff in. Wait until later in the sale, because one of the stores will have an abundance of it. You might even be able to pick it up at the Dollar General for a quarter. So these are items that look but don't touch, because you can probably get it on the cheap. And yeah, even like these bows, I think this is a really old tag, but at this store they just had everything up. And even at 33% off, nobody is enticed to get it over at Rite Aid. And I took all of these photos in the last couple of days. So there's still a ton of stuff in the store. I was really shocked. They have a display of like these popcorn barrels. And this is always a nice thing to get. I love to get it for a quarter at the Dollar General. So definitely that's one thing to keep an eye out for. And near that, they had a whole display of like dog toys, dog sweaters, and then pet beds as well. You can use that for cats or dogs. Usually this time of the year, whenever these sales sort of happen and you can get, at 90% off. So this little dog bed, that's $20. It's $19.99. So at 20% or 90% off, I'm paying like what? $2 for this. I mean, that's just absolutely killer. So they have these at both Rite Aid and Walmart. So if you're like me and they're like the fur gets so entwined in these and you need to replace them every year, to pay like $2, that's totally where it's at. And people don't tend to buy these even when they're 50 or 75% off. But when it hits 90, I'm going to be buying a bunch of them because I have a bunch of cats. And just to show you like a ton of these sweaters and stuff, I think people are just managing their money a little differently this year, buying the basics and the necessities, not like extra clothing for your dog, which is kind of sad because I think, every dog deserves a nice Christmas sweater, but oh, this stuff was not moving. So one thing I do want to talk about is if you are a reseller or if you like hot Christmas items, this hot cocoa bomb by this company called Frankfurt, it was really hard to find. The company actually ran out of these if you wanted to go to their website and order some. So either on Amazon or eBay, you would have to buy them from a third-party seller. And they were selling like for crazy amounts of money. So at $2.99, this will not hit 50% off, I do not think, until Sunday. So you would pay $1.50 for these. And for a lot of you, you might be like, that's a lot of money. You must be on drugs to think that's a great deal. The website is sold out, this Frankfurt company, but Rite Aid is one of their vendors. But if you can grab like 4 of them for like $5, look what this is selling for on Amazon. If you're an Amazon seller, I mean, that's $30 a profit. Go over to eBay, the same 4 hot cocoa bombs for $39.98. So you'd be investing $5, making like a $35 profit. I mean, wow. And that's only for 4 of them. So the markup of this is really crazy high because this is very popular on that app TikTok, or social media site TikTok. So I mean, if you're a reseller, this is one item I would stock up on. I think because we're still in the cold months, people will still want hot chocolate and want to know what these hot cocoa bombs are all about. So this is an item definitely check your Rite Aid out for, because this could be a really good flip for you if you resell online on one of those sites like eBay or Amazon. Okay, so now we're over at the Dollar General. So the best way to see when the stuff is going to start hitting 50% off is to open up your Dollar General app and scan this guy. So this is a planter for $7, and it should be ringing up for 50% off, which would be $3.50. And you can do this right through January to see like, what's the prices? What's it? You'll be able to figure that out quickly. And here's the gorgeous little planter for $7. So half of that, hopefully on Saturday, it would be $3.50. So typically on the Saturday, the 26th, the day after Christmas, it's 50% off. Last year, when it was the 31st, it hit 70. And then the week of the 21st, it was the quarter sale. Those are both tentative dates, but to absolutely scan that little barcode to see, what prices things are ringing up for, and then you can just kind of gauge it from there of when you want to go out and shop. Dollar General is kind of a bizarre store too, because some stores I visited there was very little Christmas merchandise, and other stores there was a huge amount of it. So for the quarter sale, if you are floating between stores, you're going to want to find a store with a good amount of merchandise, and where I'm finding that is at newer stores, because I think shoppers will rather go to a store that they've been to than try out a new store. It's just like weird shopping patterns. But I noticed like well-established stores that have been open for like 10, 20 years, stuff is looking pretty cleared. Like people are really going hard on this stuff. But newer stores, there's not as much traffic. So that will factor in for 70% off, and absolutely that quarter sale that I'm talking about that usually happens in January. And we have these little snuggle cones, which are part of the Christmas line. And look, somebody opened both of them to smell them. So whoever did that, if that was you, why? Why would you do that? It just looks like the poor bear's been decapitated. These totes, these sort of stuff to store stuff, this is what you're really going to be looking for with the quarter sale over at the Dollar General when it happens in January. Air care is always a big part of it too. When you can get this stuff for a quarter, I mean, there's nothing better than that. They have really nice side caps and end caps with it just full at a lot of these stores, especially stores that are new. I guess people are just not out there shopping and doing their thing. So, really take a quick inventory of candles and all this stuff when you're in and out of Dollar General in the next couple of weeks. Because when this stuff hits the quarter sale, forget 50 or 70% off. When it hits quarter, that's where it is all about. And, Christmas isn't limited just to bags and bows and candles. There's a lot of stuff. So with that Dollar General app, you can start scanning different products, on quarter day to see what is and is not included. And you will be really surprised at how much stuff you can amass for so very little. And there's so many cool little items, like even the stationery. How stinking cute is that? I would love to have all of that. And then, of course, like the typical stuff, like, candy, that sort of stuff, candy canes too. And they had these little gift sets as well. Hopefully they're quartering out too. Lots and lots and lots of candy and cool stuff too, not just like, no name candy. I really am interested to try these Kool-Aid lollipops. And then all this stuff will be there when they have the quarter sale. And then cups as well, like lots of this stuff. I'm really looking forward to that sale. And then the different dish towels and stuff. There was still a lot and all this great stuff. So yeah, keep an eye out for when you're out at the Dollar General. What store has the most, and then for a quarter sale, which store would you want to travel to? Closer we get to the sale, I will make more videos with more information on how to have the most amount of success at the sale. But yeah, there's just a ton of stuff for a quarter. You just cannot beat that price, and I'm really excited for that one personally. Okay, so now we're going to head over to Meijer. Meijer is predominantly in the Midwest. Usually the day after Christmas or the 26th, it's 50% off. And then usually Jan 2nd or Jan 1, it hits 70. And then last year it hit 90 shortly thereafter. And they're trying to get rid of all of their stuff at a rock bottom price. So I think last year when they hit 90, there was still a good amount of stuff. So really walk around the store, take an inventory. And Meijer is also one of these stores that look high and low, like even the Christmas pattern, even like these Ziplocs or like, press and seal wrap or whatever. That usually is always included in it. I remember one year there was dish soap that was like 10 cents. Some Meijer brand Christmas dish soap. Look high and low. And then the last store we're going to talk about is Bath & Body Works. Well, no mystery to this. It is confirmed that the 26th will be the beginning of the semi-annual sale. And I have a whole video on the information of that sale if you want to check it out. I'll link it here at the very end. Maybe in the comments you can let me know which store you are going to be shopping at and what is your budget. Do you hit it when it's 50 or do you wait for the 90 or quarter sales such as at the Dollar General? As always, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.